Today we are going to talk about the different things you can use to make your imaginary animal. Now remember, we are not making an animal that you already know about. We're not making giraffes or zebras or any type of animal that you've read or heard of. We are making a completely imaginary animal, something that you make up that is original to you. And so we are going to look at the different parts and supplies and accessories that you can use to make your animal. Now these are just some of the things that I like to have available. I like to have pipe cleaners because you can either tape them on, or what I like to do is you can twist them on. You can put them around and give a little twist and they stay on. You can use these for antennas, for legs, for arms, for decoration, for hair. So pipe cleaners are very versatile. You can use them for lots of things. The other thing I really like to have is this different colored masking tape, because since it's already in a color, I've had green and I've had red and yellow and blue, but you can use this to make stripes. Since it's already a color, it's just easier and faster. So you might want to use that. But the great thing about plain old regular masking tape is that since it is a paper type tape and it is just a kind of a tan color, this is not going to work very well for me today, but the great thing about regular masking tape is that you can color on it. So if you wanted to make zigzags or stripes or some design on top of the masking tape, if that's what your teacher has, you can use that too. And crayons will stick to masking tape. So you can take a crayon and you can color the stripes or zigzags or whatever you want on masking tape. I also like to have these dots. They're kind of like the garage sale dots that you put prices on things. They come in many different colors. You can also use these for many different things. You can use them for polka dotted. If your animal has a polka dot design, you can use them for eyes. If you want to add the pupil in the middle, you can do that. You can also, since they're sticky dots, you can use them to attach things. You can attach feathers or string with them. I like to have different kinds of feathers and different colors of feathers available. I also have these little puffy balls. I have yarn. This can be tail, it can be a hair, it can be a tail or hair or anything you can think of. Ribbon. I like to have ribbon, and of course the googly eyes. Now the thing about putting on the googly eyes is if you start using liquid glue or glue stick, it's going to either take too long to dry or it's not going to stick very well. And that's why I love these wonderful things called glue dots. Glue dots are like hot glue guns, but they don't hurt and they won't burn you, but they still have that little stickiness. So if you will put a glue dot on the back of an eyeball, it just peels right off. Ah, there it is. Then you can take the eyeball and stick it right on the bottle and it will stick. So it's just like hot glue, only it's kid friendly. So that is a way that you can attach eyes or beads or jewels or anything that would be hard to glue on. Another thing I like to do is use foam. Here's my foam. I like to use foam because I can make horns or antlers or the backs of dragon type creature, and it's very easy to cut. And then to attach it to the bottle, I use the masking tape. Let me scoot some of my stuff out of the way here. I have so much stuff. You put tape on the edge. Whoops. You can mash it right down on top, then fold it over and put another piece of tape exactly in the same spot on the other side. And once you've put the tape on both sides and mashed it down, then your foam will stick up, and you can do some really cool things with that. So remember, this is your animal. You should try not to copycat off of any of your neighbors or any book or any creature that you've seen. For instance, Dr. Seuss has lots of imaginary animals, but you want to try not to copycat. You want to try to come up with an original animal that you thought of, and also you need to remember that your animal needs to have a purpose or a job or something specific that they do.
The room broom. When Mom tells me no more TV until I clean my room, I wait for a commercial, then I whistle for the room broom. His whiskers are a whisk broom, his nostrils are dust busters, his backside is a vacuum, his feathers feather dusters. It takes Broom Broom 1 minute. The problem is that then it only takes me seconds to mess things up again.
Remember, we read a poem from the book called Animals That Ought to Be, and each poem was about an original animal, and each animal had a specific job. The remote control animal, the nightmare animal, they all had specific jobs that they did. So try to think of something that you would like your animal to do, or something that you would like your animal to play, or something that you would like for your animal to be. Try to use as much imagination and pretending as you can, and your animal will be super, and it will be original just like you.